Hi, I'm Fred Pierce, owner of ZZguitarworks and inventor of the EZ-Mount Bigsby mounting system. I'd like to show you how to put one of my space bridges on a Telecaster guitar and using the EZ-Mount vibrato mounting system. As you can see, the Bigsby comes pre-mounted to my mounting system. There's no modifications required you to make on your guitar whatsoever. Everything goes into existing holes. The only screw that holds the Bigsby system on is the tail strap button right here. I use a much larger screw. Don't replace that. That has to have a certain strength to it to hold everything together. The bridge assembly for this model Telecaster, this Telecaster bridge assembly had 4 hold-down screws. If you can see those right there. In the original bridge there was 4 screws. So you would order the B4R, R being for right-handed, B for L, L being for left-handed. If you had 3 hold-down screws, you would order the B3R. And they're a little different in dimension, but we make them so they fit, they line up perfect, and they fit into the existing holes. Now this one's already got the pickup mounted on it. Make sure you ground them correctly. Okay, some of the pickups are just, or some of the plates are just going to have a little bit of the wire hanging over the edge and fray it real nice so it doesn't make a bump. So it makes contact with the bridge. Some of the nicer models will come with the bolt package on there, so you can just screw the ground wire right to the bridge itself. So when you take your old bridge off, take the pickup off, your plate's going to come like this. Mount your pickup to it. When you have your pickup mounted to it, just set it right on there and put the screws that come with the package. So all you need is do this whole assembly is a Phillips head screwdriver. The screws I use are a little bigger, a little stronger than stock. So take them down just about where they contact, but no pressure yet. This is one of my patented parts on the space bridges, or the elongated screw holes. They're in there for a reason, so you can slide the bridge back and forth to align it perfectly with the neck. See that? So just set it in the center. Snug it down. That's it. That's the space bridge installation for a B4R Telecaster. It's that simple. Now, these bridges are grooved. You can groove the bridges yourself. They're pretty easy to do, or take it to Guitar Center or a guitar store and they'll groove the bridges for you. I send them ungrooved. I used to groove them, but a lot of folks want different string spreads. So it's easier for me. I just send them ungrooved and put the spring spread grooves in there that you like of your choice. And that'll keep the strings from sliding around while you're playing guitar. So the bridge assembly's on there. Now we'll come to our EZ-Mount for Telecasters. This is the same one that goes on Stratocasters also. Now on the Fender models, all the Fender models, this is not stock. This is my USDA bar. And for you folks that already have the Bigsbys out there, if you want to get one from me, give me a call. We have them for B50s and B5s, and they're solid aircraft aluminum, heat treated, and they put a hell of a lot of sustain into the guitar, and again increase the downforce over the bridge. So they perform 2 functions, and they work great and they sound great. It's only about $22.50, and we've got them for both styles of Bigsbys. So, but yours will come with the USDA bar pre-installed. I call it the USDA bar because USDA means beefed. It's beefed up. So once the bridge is on there, here's the easy part. There's a bushing on the back of the screw that stays there exactly as I ship it to you. Use it. Now I have supplied bigger bushings in case you've got some custom guitar that's got a little less room here, so you can pull it back a little bit. The bushing will hold it back a little bit. But the 1/8" bushing that I provide, that's the one I would prefer that you use. Okay? So if your strap button screw hole, where the strap button went, is centered perfectly with the neck, you're ready to put this on. If it's not, if it's off, and it's quite common on fenders, it might be off as much as 1 inch. Now's the time to center it. Center that in proportion with the neck. You can run a string down the center of that neck over the edge and put that strap button hole right in the center. Once that's there, screw it in. And I'll show you that I built in some adjustment on that part also. Now that's a heavier stainless steel screw that holds all the tension of the strings. And if you notice, it's also side to side adjustable. So it will center perfectly with the neck on the guitar. Snug it down a little bit. Now when you apply the strings and get them up to tension, they're going to be pulling down on this real hard. So it's going to be a very permanent mount. And that is it. Put the spring in before you string it up. Always put the groove where the wires meet in the spring to the back of the Bigsby. You can use their little bushing if you want, but if you put the bushing in there where it goes, it's going to make the action on the arm real high. So once it finds its seat, it's going to be perfect with no squeaks and the lowest action you can get. And that is as simple as it gets. A Bigsby installed on a Telecaster guitar with no modifications to the guitar, and a space bridge, so there's no modifications to the bridge assembly, and it all works together like a champ. This one, by the way, signed by Seymour Duncan and Johnny Hillen. As 2 friends of mine, I think you'd probably know who they are. Thank you very much.